Hello friends, welcome to my Valentine's collaboration. I have four other wonderful, talented ladies that are joining in on this collaboration. It is Meg with Chasing Retro, Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things, Carol at Recrafted by Carol, and BB of BB's Closet Creations. Also, you are welcome to join in if you'd like to. Week 1, we created tags. This is week 2, and we are creating clusters or snippets. I have each of these wonderful ladies, these collaborators, listed in my description box. If you don't know them already, please go check them out. You will not be disappointed. Truth be told, I absolutely cannot wait to see what they've made this week. All right, so I decided to make clusters. And what's the difference between a cluster and a snippet? I think a snippet's a little bit smaller, and people will typically use their scraps, I believe, to make snippets. Although not necessarily. That's just sort of my perception of it. I feel like clusters are a little bit bigger. So at any rate, I am using my digital kit, and yes, I've been talking about it because I'm very excited about it. It's my first one I ever made. So I'm using pieces from that to create my clusters. Now, I want to tell you on this one right here, the heart was part of my kit, but the ticket, the tiny card, and the butterfly were not. But look how well they go together. This typewriter is part of the kit, and it's part of the pages where you fussy cut stuff out. So I am adding some lace, and I will add some ribbon to that. I want to let you know that it is available in my Etsy shop if you love it as much as I do. I have to tell you that there really was something very special about creating things using my own digital. It was just, I have to tell you, it was very exciting and very thrilling. So at any rate, we got our lace on there, we have our trim, and I added a little flower, and I also added stickles. Hopefully you can see the shininess of the stickles on there. Look at these cute bears. I actually named the kit Love You Very Much, and that was inspired by these adorable little bears. I particularly like the one holding the cupcake because I love the look of pretty baked goods. I love that. Speaking of, I'll have to create a digital with baked goods. So anyway, we are decorating these little bears up, turning them into clusters. As you can see, I added a little square of cardstock. On top of that, for the girl bear, I added some doily. And on the other one, I used some cardstock and two shiny, shimmery hearts. I feel like the girl is still a little plain, so I want to add something there. I'm trying to decide what I think looks best, and I'm going to go for this pretty heart, and that heart was given to me by my friend Deez at Turtle Dove. And then see these little pieces here? Those were given to me in Happy Mail, and I'm going to go ahead and use those. There's a bow shape that I'm going to use in the girl's hair, and there's a heart shape that will go perfectly on the cupcake. Since these little pieces are shiny on the back, I am taking a nail file and I am filing the shine off. If you do that, your things will stick better. Otherwise, you might have noticed that they can pop right off because when they're shiny, they're not porous. But if you go ahead and sand them, it creates a coarse and porous texture, and that gives the glue something to grip onto. Clearly, we are not finished yet. I feel the need to add a little bit of bling to our lady bear. So I have our tiny little half-back gems here, and I'm going to go ahead and add 3 of those to her scarf. And I noticed that our guy bear is wearing a crown. So let's go ahead and add 3 of these halfbacks to his crown. At the end, I will show you all of the clusters again, but here are our little bear clusters. Here's our little girl with her gems and her stickles and her hearts, and she's just so adorable. And here is our little guy bear, and he's got his gems on his crown, and we have a little, looks like a little pearly heart on the cupcake, and then the shiny hearts. Also stickles on him too. You can see them on his scarf, on the cupcake, and on the crown. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.